So essentially, I gave this bot, I want to say around like $1,700 and some change. I mean, at the highest, I know it's been at 1,800, but again, this market's been getting whooped on for the past 3 months, really. But this bot has only been running, well, I think for the whole, no, since February, same time as everything else. But regardless, just want to show you how much I've been making so far. So you can see the current amount that's in the whole account. I can go to strategies, which is what the bot is. So right now, these are the assets I'm doing. And then let me go to the bots. So some of these never had a shot at even being positive. So this one, it was positive for one day, which was the 25th. So same timing as everything else when, the Iran news started coming out about us actually doing stuff and escalating everything. So everything just shot down. But the way these bots work is, let me show you. Well, let me show you the bots first. So have about 10 of them set up just because I'm still doing the testing phase, but you can see right here how long they've been running for. So this ETH bot's been running for 11 days, 16 days, 17 days. They all been around the same, besides one. 17 days, and this one's at a range, and maybe I might put it back in range, but Solana, it's getting whooped just like everything else. But look, it never had a shot at being positive, just from day one, straight down. Well, not straight down, but I'll show you how it works anyway. So I'm still pretty happy with them. But 17 days, 17 days, 24 days, 28 days, and I haven't been pointing this out, but right here, this is projected for what it's gonna make annually. This is so far what it's been making. So the annually comes from what it's been making so far. So the arbitration profit, this is the day trades basically, or the grid trades. So this bot has 134 grids, which I'll show you how that works. And then the floating is, you know, whether it's unrealized positive or right now unrealized negative. So as long as I don't sell it and it's in range, all those little pops and drops, we still make some profit. So 28 days, 29 days. So as long as this stay positive, I'm not upset. Floating, I'm used to being, unrealized negative by now. And you see the longer days ones, they've had, days in profit floating. But I actually want it to go up and down, so I don't mind it. And then this is the one that's been running for the longest, 48 days. It's made $35 just from little micro scalps. Right now it's negative $49 as far as floating, and it's still on track to make 178%. And then right now, technically, it's only down 8%. So on all of these, this is the number that matters, which takes in consideration your micro scalps. So, and even right here, I can go to more, and I can go to withdraw profits. Oops, I don't know what just happened. But withdraw profits, and you see I got $3.69 to withdraw. And then here's the stats. So really, if it moves down another 1.6%, that'll be the last buy order before it goes out of range. And then I have all these sell orders. So a sell order just above 1% and a buy order just under 1.5%. And if I go to transaction history, and this is only the stats for that one that's been running for the longest. And of course, my internet's going to mess up. Out of this longer term one, I've withdrawn $26 from here. Oh, it doesn't show it. But regardless, It's been running for 48 days total. So this is the longest one I've been having. That's why I just named it the long term. And let me show you how to set it up. So I wouldn't advise doing it on the 5 times leverage, even though you can't get liquidated. There's still some tricks that you want to do with this because the longer like it just fluctuates and the more that you have, it does a thing called rebalancing, which you might have to use Chat GPT to explain it to you better because I'm not the best at it right now. But just don't use this. Just use the normal BTC. You'll still be fine. But let's say I was gonna set up a new bot and I just wanted to play, this range that has been doing from the 27th to today. So you do the price floor. So 0.056. Then you set the price height. So basically you're setting up the range 0.073. And then however many grids you have is how many trades it's going to take. So let's say you do 5 grids. It only going to cost you $8. So you're not going to make much, of course. And I don't even got no balance in there. Wait, I don't got no balance. Yeah, we got to check that out. Well, I'll figure it out later. You know what? There's a reason why I don't have no balance because I have it set up so we can withdraw my profits and not get confused. So let's do that first and I'll come back to showing you how to set it up. So go back to Trading Bot. Well, actually, let me show you what I mean. So if I go to my spot account, you need USDT. And right now I transferred it to USDC just so we can track the USDT from when I take the profit. So we're going to leave it on this screen and I'm going to set it up to dual screen. Let me pause it real quick. Okay. So we'll leave this right here and then we'll just track the USDT that comes through. So let's go back to my bots. And now one by one, we're just going to extract the profits from all 10 of these and we'll see how much we generate. And I've already been doing this every week. So usually I do it every Saturday. So we're going to see how much we made just this week alone off the 1,400 and some change. So number one, go to withdraw profits, $6.45. Hit withdraw and then it should pop up over here. There it goes. It popped up right there. So number two. Number three. Don't know if Soul's gonna have any. Oh, 28 cents. $6. Some of these are higher than I thought. So you're only seeing $2 to $3. Mind you, there's only like 150 to 250. Some got 300. So they're all about 1% in a week. Oh, must have just did this one. Is it? Oh, it keeps shooting me all the way back up. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, that's where I left off. The 28-day one. Man, what is going on? Where's that 28-day one? There we go, 28. I know I just got this one. Yeah, sorry about this. I don't know why my computer keeps refreshing me. And then this should be the last one. Hopefully I got them all. If not, more for next week. So boom. I mean, there we go. $31.47. There we go. $31.47, which you can see them all right here. Transfer, transfer, transfer. And I've been doing this every week. So if we take this number, let's open up the calculator. So take this number right here, and we're going to divide it still by the same amount that we saw earlier, just because the total number that's in my portfolio, it already considers my profit, obviously, just like any other platform. And 2.1% this week, so times that by 100. And I have been averaging that pretty much since I started. Times that by 4, we're making about 8.5% a month. And then times that by 12, about 102% annually, which it kind of would add up with all these right here. So 168, 82, 123. So the average between all 10 is about 102 is what it's telling me. So let me show you how the grid works. You don't need to have so many bots set up. I just keep setting up different bots to test out different ranges, but you can always just add to your current bot and modify it. So let's say I want to start a new bot right here, which I'm not, but I'll show you how to do it. So back to what we was doing, I think 0.053, let's say 0.0, there, 0.073, and then let's say we do 5 grids, and this is on a 4-hour. So if we go down to the 5-minute, you can see those are pretty big jumps. So that's every, well, it shows you right here, every 5.3% to 7.4%. I would say this is good for a starter. So it will take profit and sell. It'll buy down here at the green and it'll sell up here at the red. And it starts you from basically right here where you start, unless you go to advanced settings and pick a price you want to start at. Usually just start, where you start or where it's at currently, especially now in a down market. But let's say you wanted more, you can do the max, which for this small range, the max is 45. Now it's doing extremely micro trades. So they already deduct the fees. So this is what you would net, 0.21 to 0.43 per grid. So you can do the math yourself off of $63, but if you did $100, it's basically 20 cents per grid. And that's pretty much how you set it up. So you can see why even in a down market, which really you want a choppy market, because now you have a bunch of opportunities to buy and sell. Obviously, if it keeps going up, you're just going to keep selling. And once you're out of range, you'll have sold off all your underlining asset, which for me will be BTC. When I'm out of range on the bottom, I have all USDT, which is basically cash. So that's pretty much how that works. Am I missing anything? Yeah. Well, showed you the profit. Usually what I do with my profit is I'm not going to show you the whole process, but I'll take the USDC. Let me go back to it. Just pick USDC and then put your wallet address here. So I'll send it to Robinhood. And then just make sure you're always on the same network. So it's the same thing. So I know in my previous videos, I'll show you how to, be on Robinhood and send out crypto. This is how you send crypto to Robinhood. Same shit. So that's pretty much it.